4, 3, 2, and 1.
Sup cousin Goat Nation.
What's up, guys? Let's get right into the video. Could I make a cure for, what did he have? I forgot already. Oh, headaches.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
How is this place?
Over there! There's one of them vermin! No!
And I got a small bag of junk and a severe mission. No. 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 What? Large box of pills.
It's locked.
I had to see if there's a way to open that door. I mean, you guys are trying to murder me.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
I'm trying to have enough money to buy, what's his face's shotgun. Or whatever gun he has.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Yeah, now would be a good time to say hi, because she thinks she's probably dead too.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Yep.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
Oh shit, he's much taller than her. I did not see this in the hospital.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
I feel like a hypocrite. Sounds like a bad joke. She was kindness incarnate.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Yeah.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
Tell me how can I'm learning everything.
I'm learning. Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister, she shouldn't have suffered because of my weakness.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones
That's a
I
mood.
cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
I know the pain. You may be right. I'll follow you.
Thank you, my
I'll follow
lady.
your life.
I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady
know
wants
about
me
that.
to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Yeah. Makes sense to finish.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon.
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them,
Okay.
abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
Fuck he thinks he is.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
See the close? This one's a tough.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
This is a personal matter. I've been nominated for a time here. I don't know.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart
That is
needs
true.
comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I have words from one to the Okay, this is a prayer matter. This is a prayer because I have words for one.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond.
Rage.
I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
His eyes are kind of becoming normal. She was my sister. I just know I cared for her. It's not your concern.
Just know I cared for her.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
It was an accident. A terrible, terrible accident.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
She died because of me. I wish I could forget all of this. She died because
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
I promised to find the responsible. I swear it wasn't.
I'm so sorry, Mary. I promised to find who is responsible for all this. I'll put an end to this horror.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Wait, load.
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
The Edgar Swansea at the hospital. Okay, the music changed, and it said loading. Something's gonna happen. I thought another vampire might come out of nowhere or something.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth. You. I remember you. Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Okay, so I'm guessing, what are you? Watches.
You selected me, chose me.
As shall my children yet to come.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
Okay.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one. despicable.
No, it's not.
I have this thirst for blood.
And back in the pen book area. Yep.
I wonder why the Goswicks came here in the first place.
What the hell happened here?
Good evening,
This
Nurse
blood was
Brannigan.
Good
not
evening,
here
Doctor.
earlier. About the recent events at the
What can you
hospital.
tell me about the recent events in the hospital?
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room, then ran away.
And did you see all this?
What the
No,
fuck?
I was working by the tents when it all happened. I only entered the room when they asked me to clean up the blood.
Seems Hampton's left the house and where's Miss Jones's body?
Where is Miss Jones's body?
I don't know. I'd imagine the morgue. It all happened so quickly.
Did you see Sean Hampton leave the hospital?
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started. At first I thought it was someone who was just scared, but well, maybe it was him.
Yeah.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
It's here again.
So, what? Okay.
Jonathan, my sincere condolences for your loss.
Your kindness is much appreciated, my lady.
Is there anything you require?
See, oh, we love heritage. We're what we are. We're what we are.
I spied my mother at the funeral. Have you ever revealed yourself to a member of your family?
No, Jonathan. And I'd advise you even from thinking about it.
What could happen?
What if I was close to someone and wished to tell them the truth?
Fear, loathing, disgust. And then they will plead to be turned. They will see it as salvation. Then there's the risk of gaining the attention of vampire hunters.
Yeah, that's true.
Are we then condemned to lie to those we love?
We are creatures
Why
of
is her eyes
deception, my
normal
friend.
color? Is it
But
still
this is
red?
more for their sake than ours.
Are we condemned to attend the funerals of all we love?
Dying is the final act of life, Jonathan.
Yeah, that's
Present
true.
company excluded. Accept it.
Persona terrible.
I don't know what to expect. Am I cursed to an eternity of solitude?
With time, we Ekon tend to go into isolation. If we survive long enough, that is.
As a practitioner of the medical sciences, I'm prepared for the death of loved ones. But mourning in the shadows, deprived of sharing one's grief.
We are no longer a part of the circle of life and death. We are
Yeah, that's
undead,
true.
my friend, and so we are outcasts.
Goodbye, my lady. Until we meet again.
No. Treatment for fingers. There's always that slim chance that whoever you take in is crazy.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember,
Exactly.
I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the
Okay,
god.
and
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
yes, there is. What the hell happened?
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control.
The fuck
Even
happened?
the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
Confidence must be restored. No one will notice. A few more bodies, do you feel it?
We cannot
Yeah, he
have
doesn't
the
care about
people
his
lose
reputation, I
faith in
bet.
this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a
this one
slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Yeah, I know. I don't have the heart for this. I'll help you. I mean, I'll help you get me.
Very well.
I'll help you.
I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
I'll protect you all. They will not attack. They are not far. I will protect you all.
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCallum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Exactly.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
I'm gonna upgrade him a little bit. Big thirst. Not yet. Upgrade his body a little bit more. How much is the ultimate? 1,000. I may as well get the ultimate. 780. That's only 3. How much is the body? Fast regeneration. I'll take it. No. Confirm. The following night. Okay, now Sean Hampton was on this list, I believe. Find Sean Hampton at East and Ducks. Well, it seems like the hospital's been cleaned up. Let's check her room real quick. Not all of it.
There's one of them! What's that? Fuck! He's dead!
Holy shit, that was cool. You're telling me that doesn't look cool?
For now.
Pleasure, sir.
Lily.
Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Yeah, you're funny.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Got no idea who she's dealing with.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a
We
doctor.
just told
From the
them
Pembroke
Dr.
Hospital.
Reed.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
Wait, I killed Sean. Yeah,
Can I see
Sean,
what you have to say?
As
what's
long
his
as you
name?
have money, I'll show you all I have.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
I'm looking for
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Mark my words, miss. These murders are the work of a vampire.
A vampire? Whatever do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire
Which
hunter.
vampires are right next
You best
to
be
you.
off to your hunting
Well,
then.
I'm gonna
For
end
if
this
the
video
sewer dog is
here.
back. And hunting all these poor folk, he needs a
After,
catching.
you know, I hear all
Sewer
this.
dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night? Your
Spices and Goat Nation.
Yeah, peace out, guys. Peace out.
He's the
After
kind
I hear
of
all
prey
this.
I hunt, milady.
Yep, I'm gonna end it here.